In an unpredictable environment, the prospect of a food shortage sends waves of concern across society. While it is critical not to panic, it is also critical to take proactive steps to guarantee the safety of yourself and your loved ones. Having a stockpile of necessary supplies on hand can help you weather the storm and secure your future. In this video, we give a detailed list of 17 essential pantry products in the event of a food crisis. Number 1, you can get your caffeine fix from instant coffee. Instant coffee packets kept in the freezer have a very long shelf life. According to Eat by Date, packages kept in the pantry will continue to be good for 2 to 20 years. This kind of product contains no wheat, sugar, fat, or moisture of any kind. Number 2, uncooked rice has a 30-year shelf life. According to authorities at the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, uncooked white rice in an oxygen-free container can last between 25 and 30 years. However, regular white rice or minute rice will only last up to 5 years. Number 3, there is no need to refrigerate peanut butter. Peanut butter can last for at least 3 to 5 years if there is no moisture present and plenty of oil is used. The food's high fat content and vitamin E content staves off oxidation and prolongs PB's shelf life. If peanut butter is incorrectly stored, rancidification, which is worse than it sounds, can begin 9 to 12 months after purchase. As oxygen breaks down, the peanut butter loses some of its flavor and appeal. Number 4, milk in powder form keeps for a very long period. The USDA claims that since powdered milk is a shelf-stable food, it may last indefinitely even though regular powdered milk frequently has a best-by date of 18 months. Number 5, dehydrated meat can keep for a year. Dehydrated meat is a tried-and-true method to gain protein if you have restricted access, and it's a popular topic on survivalist message forums. According to the USDA, homemade dried lean pieces of meat with salt and spicy pepper will survive up to 2 months. The meat's shelf life can be increased by vacuum sealing, freezing, and dehydrating it rather than baking it. Number 6, alcohol resists deterioration. As long as they are properly maintained and secured, unopened pure bottles of hard liquor like vodka, whiskey, and rum will always be able to be drunk. Just be cautious around strong heat, sunlight, and any alcoholic beverages with additional flavoring or liquors made with dairy or cream. Number 7, dry beans have an endless shelf life. Food storage experts from Utah State University claim that when properly packaged, pinto bean samples that had been stored for up to 30 years had greater than 80% acceptance by a consumer taste panel for emergency food use. Number 8, honey can be consumed after the expiration date. One of the few meals that can survive forever is honey, according to legend. This is partly because honey contains sugar, which makes it difficult for bacteria or other germs to harm it. Honey in its natural form is very low in moisture. The current definition of honey's expiration date usually refers to the point at which it will begin crystallizing, a natural process that does not render honey inedible. By heating the honey, you can force the crystals to revert to their original state. Number 9, grains. A survival diet can benefit greatly from the essential elements and calories that grains offer. Your diet's nutrients will be more varied if you eat a range of grains. It's simpler to prepare some grains than others. Many grains don't need to be ground into flour before being soaked, cooked, and eaten. Your ability to make tortillas and bread significantly expands if you have a grain mill. To boost nutrition and make some grains like wheat, rye, barley, and corn edible, even raw, they can be sprouted. Number 10, some candies can remain fresh for up to a year. The majority of candies, according to the National Confectioners Association, can survive up to a year. Candy corn, chewing gum, milk, and milk chocolate should be thrown out after 6 to 9 months, although hard candies, dark chocolate, jellied sweets, and caramel can last the entire year. Number 11. Beyond their expiration date, bouillon cubes are still edible. These dried flavored cubes can remain usable for up to a year after their expiration date, particularly if they are vegetarian. They could be less appetizing, but the packets won't be hazardous as long as no moisture has gotten inside of them. Number 12. Fruits, vegetables, soups, and even meats can be stored in cans for a period of 1 to 5 years. Canned foods often have a shelf life of many years or more, will last even longer in your subterranean bunker. Everything will remain fresh for a while, including canned pineapple and ham. Number 13. Vinegar. In recipes and food preservation, vinegar is a fundamental element. When preserving foods like tomatoes and salsa in bottles, it is used to acidify the components and pickle foods. Although it has a short shelf life, lemon juice can also be utilized. The therapeutic benefits of apple cider vinegar are widely documented. Vinegar is useful as a disinfectant and cleanser. Number 14. Pure vanilla extract has an endless shelf life. Stock up on pure vanilla extract to improve the flavor of your dishes because it lasts forever, and because it contains 35% alcohol, might even get better with age. According to Beth Nielsen, a chief culinary officer at Nielsen Massey, who spoke with Epicurious. Number 15. A necessity is energy bars. They basically last forever and are useful in a pinch. According to PBS's Food Guide to Surviving the Zombie Apocalypse, keep these ready-to-eat bars on hand for an emergency rapid refuel. Number 16. White sugar. White sugar is not healthy, thus it might surprise you that it made our top 10 list. Although it contains calories, it made our list since it functions well as a preservative. Our ability to cultivate and preserve our food may be crucial to our survival in a prolonged grid down or end-of-the-world scenario. Fruits that are home-bottled often contain white sugar. Comfort foods can also be justified in some ways. Jams, jellies, sweets, cookies, cakes, and other sweet meals might slightly brighten a gloomy day. Number 17. Flake potatoes. The quick food of a survival and food stockpile is potato flakes. Dinner will be served in a few minutes after adding boiling water. Additionally, potato flakes can be added to bread to give it a fluffier, lighter texture as well as to thicken soups and gravies. Potato flakes have 212 calories per serving. Surprising amounts of vitamin C, thiamine, niacin, pantothenic acid, magnesium, potassium, selenium, phosphorus, and even a trace quantity of calcium, copper, manganese, zinc, and iron can be found in potato flakes. For storage of 25 to 30 years, potato flakes work well. Other mashed potatoes with additional butter or oil can deteriorate more quickly. Potatoes in your long-term survival supply shouldn't contain oils. Hash browns normally have oils that go bad, but you can also choose to keep dehydrated potato dice or slices for long-term storage. That's all for the video today. We'll be right back with more such videos. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.